faggots paying attention. God blessed you with ears, but you idiots never listen. I guess in what I'm saying, since there is no comprehension, my bleeding heart fell apart, let it be your intervention. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. I sit back and I reflect and I think about the past. It's set in stone, I have to view it through the glass. Made a lot of mistakes, I'm learning to adapt. I sit alone and overanalyze the aftermath. No straight and narrow, always seeking out a shortcut. And in the further back, see me playing catch up in the days of sit and wonder. Are my days really numbered? Shit, I don't know, but I ain't getting any younger. Not made up, but I made up. I suggested you just keep it zip. Had to lose my brother to learn the value of relationships. I can't forget, I take myself a little trip down memory lane. It's as real as it gets. Sometimes I scare myself from what I really might do. I keep telling you, I've got a couple screws loose, but you refuse to believe the things that I say to you. That's okay, you can join me in the institute. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. I am back, I am better than ever. I survived a little storm and kept my own shit together. But inside my desperation, I was seeking desperate measures. There's a change up in the season, and I'm just a little weathered. There's a thin line between happiness and misery. Pursue the truth, life is not a fucking mystery. Get a clue, common sense is not your enemy. I was just like you, concerned with just the victory. I used to be a hothead, got a firm grip on my temper. I'm on that next level, balanced and I'm centered. Pain is dangerous, it seems to be my motivator. I'm the type to shoot first and ask the questions later. Can't tell me nothing, this motherfucker knows I tried. I sent him messages, 1,000 prayers with no reply. Can't call my nightmares with a motherfucking lullaby. So fire up that cigarette, pour a shot that multiplies. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me.
Welcome, guys. Give me just a minute to get set up. Hope you enjoyed the show with M. Welcome to everybody. Welcome, Lynn. The only thing that gets you banned here is going after kids and my kids, anybody else's kids, or just repeatedly distracting from the show. I got a show to do, but you say whatever you want to. Welcome, everybody. I hate to do shows with him, but, you know, he's trying to tag along while I become famous. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he doesn't hold my coattails, who will? Oh, I'm sorry. Is the mic live? My bad.
Train, no money, no cars, no champagne, but I'm still alive and I can't complain. But trauma free, it's plain to see. Getting used to these growing pains. Success is certain, back to work, and goddamn, I can feel the change. Side of the coin, I'm paranoid. At the surface, I play it cool and I'm afraid of heights, but out of spite, you put me up on this pedestal. But I love you, and I can't deny. Drive myself crazy with the reasons why I can't come to terms with the word goodbye, and the reason is there's no reply. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days. Show me the beauty when the color fades.
Yeah, I saw someone just say, "Where's Mike?" Deleted. Like they don't want none of that shit. Let me start the timer. Sorry, I was getting resettled here. There's a timer going, guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, guys. Welcome. We'll get started in just a few minutes.
Everything around me is made of glass, and I wanna let you know that I got the message. Stuck in the rut and I'm up for suggestions, but where the fuck is the light of my tunnel? So hand me the balance, I'm starting to stumble. They always say that the strong survive. How do we know too young to die? When happiness is in short supply, they hand you a pill and they tell you to try. But I love you, and I can't deny. Drive myself crazy with the reasons why I can't come to terms, just a word goodbye. And the reason is there's no reply. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Show me the beauty when the color fades, color fades. Give me the courage, so I'm not afraid, so I'm not afraid. Spread some sunlight on my darkest
Welcome,
days.
welcome, welcome.
Darkest days, darkest days. Show me the beauty when the color fades, color fades. Give me the courage, so I'm not afraid, so I'm not afraid. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days.
How's everybody doing today?
About this plane that was on the
Yeah,
She's had some contact with
I want you to listen to me. Now pay attention. Welcome to my sideshow.
The frogs are beautiful, beautiful beings, majestic beasts.
Family's nothing to fuck with. Unless you really want it, then we'll add you to that hit list. Tried to prevent these events to such extent, I gave in. I was hell bent, I still lost you in the end. I take 2 steps forward and I take 3 steps back. You can hear the contradiction, maybe I really am a psychopath. The meaning in life, it's not a secret that you keep. It's days and weeks of feeling weak, no sleeping and repeat. Lose your mind and then you find it and get buried underneath the happiness, the pain, and you be getting no relief. What the fuck am I saying? All you faggots paying attention. God blessed you with ears, but you idiots never listen. I guess in what I'm saying, since there is no comprehension, my bleeding heart fell apart, let it be your intervention. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse.
I hope you guys got to see the video with them. It was a good video. We'll do some more like that sometime, but check it out.
Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. I sit back and I reflect and I think about the past. It's set in stone, I have to view it through the glass. Made a lot of mistakes, I'm learning to adapt. I sit alone and overanalyze the aftermath. No straight and narrow, always seeking out a shortcut. And in the further back, see me playing catch up in the days of sit and wonder. Are my days really numbered? Shit, I don't know, but I ain't getting any younger. Not made up, what I made of. I suggested you just keep a zip. Had to lose my brother to learn the value of relationships. I can't forget, I take myself a little trip down memory lane. It's as real as it gets. Sometimes I scare myself from what I really might do. I keep telling you, I've got a couple screws loose, but you refuse to believe the things that I say to you. That's okay, you can join me in the institute. Lean back, come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. Lean back, come on, get relaxed.
By the way, this is a pretty serious shout out. It seems as if we had all been talking about how it seemed like Mike looked bad. Mike wasn't feeling well. Mike from the Frog News Network. I guess he actually has cancer and he's actively going through treatment for that. You can tell. I mean, he didn't look well. I hope that works out for him. I don't wish ill will on anybody. I hope he recovers, gets back to feeling better and doing well. So there you go. There's that. I like to joke, pick fun, and make fun, but I don't want nobody to suffer from illness or die or anything like that. Of course, I wouldn't wish cancer on anybody. I got a family member going through a scare about that right now. But yeah, I hope he gets to feeling better.
Lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. Come on, get relaxed. Take another hit, headed for a relapse. Lose your mind.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's switch the music around.
I'll make your gut burst. I'll be your huckleberry, I can quench that thirst. Baby eating lizard people, alien sex. What's next? Trump in a dress, fucking Flynn on his desk. A retard in a vest, climbing up 5G towers. Cause you told him if he did, he'd get fucking superpowers. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. I used to find clues too when I was high on shrooms. I found myself a tunnel that led to Jason Q's bedroom. Open his closet, I found some of his meat rockets. I strapped it to my shoes and then I flew through the roof. I found myself in orbit strapped to an F-16. High on amphetamine, with Trump in between. Put on a light coat of baby oil and saluted the troops. He tapped me on the shoulder and said, "This is gonna be it." Whoa, wait. Stop. What? I'll get my files. Wait, what are you doing? Stop. Hold on. Fucking stop. Dude, come on. Seriously. My mom's an alcoholic. Oh, give me a... Oh, my God. Damn it. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Round 3.
Hi, boys. Here we go.
Down goes Nino. Please say it isn't so. Got him backed up on the ropes, trying to ram it down his throat. Now things are getting rocking. He was doing so well. It's all over. Hands on his shoulders. They ringing his bell. You got Frog News Network doing no damn research. They be working copy on Cox that came first. 9th inning, second string, and they acting like they know hitters. Assholes throwing bullshit, sending runs to the shitter. All this nonsense on my conscience. It's hard to sleep at night. Who the fuck is in my window with this time of the night? These parasites, these leeches, with all their secret meetings, teaching all you fucking creeps about
What's up? I am Will Bird, and this is round 2. Deuce. Dropping deuces, I think is the way the kids say it nowadays, of the Cold Beer Confessional. Thank you for joining us again. We had a video up earlier, one of our short videos with M. We seem to be getting decent engagement, interaction with the shorter videos, so that'll probably continue to be a thing. Thank you for joining us again. That's why I'm on a little bit later. We might make another one here towards the end of the show. We'll see what this uncovers, see if we can make a little highlight reel for some of the people who enjoy being on those. Thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. While you're here, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, hit the bell. There's a bell that'll tell you when I'm live. If you don't click the bell and click all, then they'll only tell you when some of my videos go live. If you click all, they'll tell you when all my videos go live. Or if I'm on your nerves, just click none. Subscribe, then click none. You'll never get an alert. How about that? Anyways, thank you for joining us tonight. The first thing I'm probably going to start off with is a weird cryptic Monkeyworks video he did today. I don't have a whole lot of debunking to it. I haven't got around to it. I just watched it myself a few hours ago, but I do want to watch what he's saying with Monkeyworks. Watch what he's talking about when we're talking about Gitmo. But before we get started, please like and share no matter where you're at. If you're on Facebook, you can like the video, but you can also like the page. We always have like 10 times the amount of video likes than we do of page likes, so I'd appreciate that. You can share it to your page. You can share it to a group. You can start a watch party. If you're on YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. That'd be great. Helps more people see this video. Make sure you comment. Leave some type of comment, interact, like, hit the bell, subscribe to this channel, and also my camera cut off there once. Subscribe to this channel and also Cold Beer Creations, which is the second channel that I have with my son. He's got a birthday coming up. I'm sure they'll be on in a little bit, and I'm working on a wish list for his birthday for some stuff that he wants. But to go above and beyond the likes, we appreciate it. You don't have to. I'm not telling you have to, but if you would like to, you can go to cultclub.com, KULTKLUB.com, Cult Club spelled with K's. I'll drop that link. You can go to Buy Me a Coffee if you're coming from Facebook. It's a lot easier. We also have a GoFundMe with the situation we found ourselves in with our house. I appreciate everybody that's helped out there and shared that and participated in that. There's an Amazon wish list to support items from the show, stuff that makes the show work, videos come out, stuff that I'm working on, 3D printer, recording, all that shit. We have Telegram, Discord, ways to join us, and we have merch. I showed off the merch again last night. It's looking pretty good. We're getting the shipping times straightened out, getting everything shipped out. We've got everything from $4 stickers that include shipping all the way up to to $23 shirts. That includes shipping. They're really $18 shirts because I can't find anybody else selling them that cheap. I didn't want to make them super expensive. They're $18 shirts, and it's $5 to ship them anywhere in the U.S., so check those out. The stickers will go worldwide. The shirts are U.S. only for right now. I'm working on something with that. Other than that, guys, can you think of any more links that I haven't given out or something? You guys know how to find me on social media. If you don't, look in the description. The GoFundMe is in the description. Ways to donate in the description. Everything's in the description of this video. Other than that, just hang out, have a good time. I'm going to be drinking some beer tonight for the first time in a while. I got my magnets up, and this computer's running off free energy. So I'm going to go ahead and get wasted during the show. We'll see how that works out. But let's get a video up. We'll talk about it. We'll dissect it. We'll go through it. Shout out to the Veritas Machine. He got his channel back today, so we appreciate that. Got his channel back from YouTube. And also to M Seeker of Truth for coming on, helping me out, doing an interview with me. I appreciate that, brother. And we'll go ahead and start with a video here. Let's get Monkeyworks, his latest sit rep, out of the way. It'd probably be better if I gave you some sound, right? There we go. I'm going to skip ahead some just because I know the portion that I want to show.
They're just workhorses. And so with that little short wheelbase, this thing can land just about anywhere. So it's a pretty cool little bird. But when you see those out and about in different countries.
So Monkeyworks is our guy that does all the air traffic and stuff going on.
And so
he has to make a correction right here. And I don't want to gloat. I'm not here to brag or nothing, but I did point this out. When he brought up this seating chart last time we brought this video in Telegram, I pointed out that are those not the emergency exit rows? Those X's are not occupied seats. They are blacked out because they're emergency exits, right away, blah, blah, blah rows, right? And he had to make a correction on that, and that's what we'll start at right here. This is the plane that flew out of Andrews Air Force Base that Monkeyworks and some of the other grifters were saying, oh, this is prison transport. It's prison. It's got to be prisoners. Got to be prisoners.
Set up. But then as I spoke with the flight crew, I got kind of a different feel, and I'm not so sure that it is necessarily a prison setup based on what I was told by them. Okay, and so if we look closer, these red, you see the red and yellow boxes here. Left side is going to be the aircraft inbound flight coming down from the brown zone to the spa. Okay, So notice that there are that I've circled them in red, but those seats are actually, there's X's in them. We originally thought those were
so these seats were covered with X's, right? And I guess what he originally said, I'm going to have to fix that camera, and it's cycling on and off. That's fine. Originally what he had said is he thought that those are prisoners because there'd be 2 guards at the back, 2 guards at the front, and maybe 2 prisoners on there. Actually, they're unoccupied seats because they're near emergency exits, control ways, places where people need to get to.
But my understanding is that row 7 is one that they basically reserve seats for wheelchairs and things like that, and it's a
wheelchairs
setting, by the reservationists or whoever's handling this stuff. Okay, so it's in the system that way. And then the flight crew, when they get closer to boarding, standby passengers or whatever it might be, if they don't have any wheelchair type of people, they will not put them, these seats open up. Okay, same thing here on the exits. The other red and yellow boxes off to the left. Now I'm looking at the left chart. Okay, now the 2 seats that are in green appear to be where we would have on the left side, where those would be the passengers. So what it looks to me is that this flight actually has, again, the 2 that are on the left-hand side that are above the green and yellows, that's an exit row, and those are also typically reserved, okay? And so it looks like we've got 2 passengers on this flight coming down from DC. So if I had to guess, I'm not thinking that would be prisoners because...
So there was only 2 passengers there. That's probably some type of crew, somebody important, somebody and their assistant, some inspection, something another. It's not prisoners though, with only 2 passengers. What, are they guarding each other?
If you had 2 like that, they would probably be close together, not sitting one on a window, one on an aisle. That to me is probably a staffer, if I had to guess. The fact that they leased an entire aircraft to come down for 2 people is pretty crazy. But I would think that's probably a staffer and their assistant. Okay. Now the return flight If you notice, there are 2 seats ahead of all the others that look like they're new. Those would be actually flight crew, okay? And so those flight crew would be...
So they flipped out flight crew as well. So a deadhead or whatever coming back,
deadheading back,
policing themselves, self-policing.
have the same 2 seats that were reserved for the other folks, okay? So it doesn't look like... I don't think this is going to be a prison flight, so that makes me question whether or not the other one, United Airline.
So the reason I share this is I like Monkey Works. Seems like a decent guy. He has been spooling up a little bit more towards the theories and conspiracies and blah 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 lately with the white hat, black hat operations, blah blah blah. But not just Monkey Works, but a lot of other people shared this, claiming that their intel sources told them this was a prison transport. Watch this coming out of Andrews. You got to check this out. This is blah, blah, blah. These are prisoners. You're going down to the spa. It had 2 passengers on it.
2578 that has come back and forth.
That's right, on the deadhead.
It's going to be the same thing. It looks like we've got something going on where they're requiring Stafford to come down, okay? So let me get back over to our main screen here, but that's just the data point. I don't know that I'm 100% right, but if you rule out the other ones as a default reserve within the system, then that kind of changes what we thought we may be looking at relative to prisoner transport. Now that is different than the last one. Last one definitely had more people on it, probably about 6, and they were definitely spaced apart. So that last one could have been a prisoner one.
Also, in negative
like this aircraft has been...
What the hell's Doug doing on Frog News looking like a cloud and shit? What is that? What is he, the sky? Sorry, I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Pulled into the fold to where they're utilizing it back and forth, okay? All right. Now, the other one that is interesting is we've got this one right here, which is the N329MC. Again, this is a white hat operation. These guys are coming and going pretty frequently now, back and forth. And then we get the other drop-ins. We've had 302 right here, 302 AZ, same company. Then, of course, you've got this one. This is Air Transport International.
All right, so he goes over some more companies, but then there's this... Oh, look out. And my camera messed up. Mason, look out.
Koozies in the merch store.
Cold beer koozies. I'll work on it. I'm working on hoodies. A lot of people have requested hoodies, which I think would be cool. Some people requested hoodies. Somebody requested a cool flag. Someone else requested... Oh, and you requested koozies. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Well, I'll check into it. Thank you, Mason. And thank you for that. Thank you for that donation. That was awesome, man. $50. I appreciate it.
That is going to be, that's just a cargo or supply run, okay? And it's a 757-200 cargo jet. And same thing here. This is a...
There's one more little thing I want to show you.
300.
I think it was at like 12 minutes or somewhere around there. Hold on just a second.
Not just, okay, the background and intelligence to
it's a weird cryptic portion here.
decision, okay?
I think if I do the hoodies, I'll leave them in a bunch of dark. Okay, my logo really doesn't work on a light color like white or light gray, but I think I'll just leave it up to you if I can, as long as I can get this done. I haven't asked yet, but just do an array of darker colors. So dark blue, black, gray, purple, yellow, orange, whatever. As long as it's a darker color, you pick the color, and then the logo goes on there maybe.
So we looked at one company as a white hat. Now I will tell you there's another company we looked at that is definitely not a white hat. It's going to be a gray hat.
Right here. Listen to this. So a gray hat, if you have white hats and you have gray hats, what you end up with is if you have white hats and black hats, the gray hats would be someone who works on both sides. So they're just there for the money. It'd be like a soldier of fortune or someone who plays both sides or someone who does shit for white and black, if you believe in that whole narrative. Bucket, if you hit me up, we're actually not shipping internationally, but I can get you whatever. I'll go figure out how much it costs. We'll get it taken care of. But yeah, if you watch him, if you believe in that narrative, a gray hat would be someone who doesn't really have ties to either side. It's just whoever pays, and he goes and does that job. More like a soldier of fortune. Not like a double agent. I don't think they're lying to anybody. I think both sides would know that they're working for both sides.
I will tell you that I'm not going to go deep into that company because I personally don't feel like.
So he found a company, but he does not want to go deep into it because he doesn't want to take a ride. What he's insinuating is he found a company that seems to work for both sides, going to the spa and going to other locations, black sides, government black sides that he's identified. And he doesn't want to speak about them too much because he thinks they'll throw a bag over his head and come pick him up.
Taking a ride, okay? So that said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flash an image on the board, and I'm not going to say anything else about it. And I want you guys, those that know, will know immediately what I'm talking about. And I will tell you that is exactly what.
You know what sounds scarier than gray hat is purple-headed yogurt slingers. That sounds really scary.
What we found, all right? And so with that said, you guys.
So he says, those that know. I'm just going to throw something on the screen. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Then he throws up this Punisher skull, which has been in a couple Q videos. I'm pretty sure that it ends up saying something about, what does it say? It says something about the pain is coming, or here comes the pain, or something like that.
You guys are looking at it right now, all right? And so I will tell you that is 100%. What we found, and if you remember the old
so it's very cryptic, it's very strange. I have seen that logo in a bunch of videos in that exact format where it's kind of like glitchy. I just can't remember where I saw it. I need to go back and try to find that. If you guys know what QAnon hot video that come from, I would appreciate it. But that's the video there.
I would say it's here, okay? And so
he just said the pain is coming. If you think the pain is coming, I would say it's here. If you think the pain is coming, I would say it's here.
Point out who the company is or the aircraft or anything like that because, again, I don't personally want to take a ride. And so this is one of those where you peel that onion back or you kick that rock and realize there was that image behind it. And you go, yeah, I think I'm going to step back a little bit and we're going to go back at a higher altitude. And
the anonymous videos that was on the Jorge channel? Okay.
So basically, based on the information that we have for that particular location where we think the operation is going on, I think we've gathered enough data to confirm what our thoughts were and that, we've got some solid data points. And so now it's just a matter of watching the flights at this point and seeing where they go. And seeing if we can make the tie-ins, okay? So that said, let's get over to some of the aircraft that we are watching that are associated with this stuff. And so first up is going to be the Maxwell bird, which is in.
So he goes back through the regular birds he watches, blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to show you that little cryptic thing. I got to do some research on it and see what we're trying to point out there. But I did want to show the part where all the other people that came out and said, this is a prisoner. Even Monkey Works had to come back and say, look, I thought it might have been prisoner at first, but it turns out I had it backwards. Those aren't the occupied seats. Those are empty seats. There was only 2 people on it. I had to talk to some flight crews and figure that out. But I guarantee you those other people who spread that narrative, who come on different people's shows, who went to a Ribbit reunion and spread that shit aren't going to take it back. Because they don't have the integrity that you might not agree with Monkey Works, but he has the integrity within to at least come back and say, look, I was wrong. And I appreciate that. Okay, I don't always agree with Monkey Works, but thank God he comes back and says, look, I was wrong. I do that. He does that. A lot of people that don't, though. There's a lot of people that don't. We're going to go from this straight into a very, very important video. I don't want you guys to miss any of this. This may be one of the most important videos of the year, especially if you're keeping up with all the drops and stuff going on. This is so important I downloaded it, okay? Turn your speakers up. Don't miss a single word of this video. I'm telling you. I might get taken down for this. Hell, I don't know. But either way, we're fixing to show it. Check it out. Well, if it'll play, there it goes. This is the first video of one Mr. Mike Penny after leaving the Frog News Network. And I'm telling you, he's got some shit to say. He has got some shit to say. Check it out. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Take your time. You're all right. It's okay. I know, big guy. It's okay. Love you too. It hurts. Oh, stay with us. Mike, stay with us. Okay, there you go. All right, here we are. We're here. So that was the whole video. I hope you heard what he got to say, what he had to say. I don't even think I can play it again, to be honest with you. That was the entire video. Clearly, he's not afraid to say what's got to be said, okay? If anybody's going to stand up for what they believe in and put it out there on Facebook, it's going to be Mike. So be looking out for Mike. He followed that up with a an update to the update. Here's that. I don't know why he did a 4-minute and 12-second video where he never said a word. 4 minutes and 42 seconds. I'm sorry. 4 minutes and 42 seconds without saying a word, but I guess there's that. Here's his follow-up. This is a part 2 the next day.
Hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I went live a little early. I'm playing around with the controls. I'm new to YouTube Studio as they changed it since the last time I was on YouTube. Going to be working at that all together and putting it through StreamYard tomorrow. Had a lot of doctor's appointments today, but it was a great day. They can obviously see I'm live on the live stream in the Telegram group.
Sure.
Share this out, let everybody know what's going on. I'm trying to find the comments here on YouTube.